What is up everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is brake review day. Now I've had these TRP Evo, DH Evos on this bike now for 9 months. I think a bit longer actually, probably a bit less. I think I've had them on here since May of last year. And as you can see in the videos, they are pretty nice. Now, different sort of review this one. I'm going to talk about the brakes, I'm also going to talk about the looks, and yeah, just give you an overall rating on how I feel about them, how much I enjoy them, stuff like that. It's quite windy out today, so I am just going to hide in this corner here. Righto, to start this little review off, I'm going to tell you what I've ridden in the past. I've ridden the Cura brakes. They were very bite heavy, like there wasn't much slow compressed brakes. They were pretty much just in or out. I've also ridden the SRAM is it RS code RSs. They were absolute dog shit. I'm sorry, they're terrible. Get rid of them if they're on your bike. They're not good, they suck. I've ridden the Shimano SLX. These are all the 4-piston brakes I've ridden, sorry. Shimano SLX, they were good. That was quite a long time ago, but they were a step up from the XTs or whatever I had, like the normal entry-level 2-piston brakes. I'd also like to say that all of these brakes I've tried were all on 203 rotors, front and rear. The Cura is really good, the Shimano was really good, the SRAM ones I had were complete shit. Wouldn't recommend. So that is what I'm comparing these DH Evos to, the TRPs. So there you go. And I should start by saying these are obviously the TRP DH Evos. This is a 203 rotor on the rear, 203 rotor on the front, and it is 2.3 mil thick. So very, very thick rotor. So yeah, let's get into section 1. How do the TRP DH Evos look? These are the 4-piston brakes, of course. Here they are. A little bit dirty on the bike, but I've also got the 2.3 mil rotors as well, and these are in the black color. They look awesome. They look very slick, very easy to look at, and I think they look good. The calipers aren't overly huge. They're quite just average size looking calipers, and the actual brake levers look quite nice and they feel nice. They've got this nice little bit of a ribbed sort of pattern there, which kind of feels good. Feels pretty good on the gloves, and they overall just look quite nice. Little clamp bit there, you can undo that clamp and take the brakes off without taking your grips off, which is a great little feature. And yeah, so look at the cables and stuff, everything looks pretty nice, and overall they do look quite good. So I'd give them 8 out of 10 for looks. I think the gold version of these look really nice as well. Like probably I'd give them a 9 out of 10 on looks. I think they look awesome. Actually 8.5 out of 10, not a 9. And the chromes, they look pretty good as well, because they're not just fully chrome, they're black and chrome. Same with the gold ones, they're black and gold. So black levers and gold, the rest of the actual lever bit. And same with the calipers, they also look pretty nice in the other colorways as well. So there is my view on looks. I think they look sick and they feel sick as well. So let's move on to the next section. How do these perform? How do they feel when riding? Is there a lot of modulation, stuff like that? So the only real lever you got, like button or dial, I guess, is this one here, which makes this lever further out from your fingers. So not much going on there. I'm not sure what's under here. I'm not sure if there's any more movement you can make, but I'd start with my experience down steep trails, which I ride a lot of now. There is quite a lot of room for slow braking before you hit the bite. So there is quite a lot in here, and then you hit the bite, is essentially what I'm trying to say. You've got quite a bit of squeeze before that bite really kicks in. So you've really got quite a lot of room to use both front and rear to slower down the steep trails without completely biting in. Now I've found with other brakes like the Curas that they just bit in, like there was no real slow point to that bite. It was just bang and you're sliding. With these I feel like there's lots of room for your slowdown points. so you can get through them steep trails at a slower pace if you want to. The 203 rotors by 2.3 mil thick. I'm pretty sure it's 2.3. I hope I'm not getting that wrong. If I am, I'm going to put some messages here. The thickness of them rotors definitely helps. I would like to say that I'm just using normal resin pads. They're just generic resin pads. I'm not sure what brand they are. I had TRPs in there originally, which were good. So performance-wise, these brakes have been phenomenal. Phenomenal, really good. They work quite well down steeps, down your fast trails as well. Obviously, you've got lots of modulation there to slow down your brakes before the bite hits, and I think that's really what you want out of brakes. These work really well. I'd have to give them an 8 out of 10 for performance, or 9 out of 10. I can't give it a 10 because I haven't tried every single brake, you know what I'm saying? But right now, 8 out of 10, based on my experience with other brakes, probably a 10 out of 10 to be fair. So yeah, performance, phenomenal, really, really well. Let's move on to the next section. So I've had these brakes for 9 months, as I said before, since May last year. So I'm pretty sure that's roughly 9 months. The only real issues I've had, well, I haven't really had any issues. I've had to completely bleed them once, and the bike shop did that. So that's pretty good lifetime for bleeding, I think, because I ride pretty much every day, and we've been to a lot of big bike park steep systems in that year's time. So having to only bleed them once, I think that's pretty awesome. To be fair, I've gone through 3 sets of brake pads, which is just normal. I think that's pretty normal. Other than that, I've twisted this lever in a crash. I'm pretty sure it was this one, or it might have been that one actually, because that still looks a little bit twisted. Twisted that, just twisted him back with my hands, not with my hands, with some pliers. Twisted him back and it's all good, no issues there. I've never had any issues with the cables or anything like this. I've obviously got some scratches on here because they do stick out a little bit. That was just from basic crashing, but honestly, the rotors, they're a big part of this. They've been awesome. I haven't had to get any new rotors. The actual calipers, the pistons and everything like that, no issues there that I am aware of. The brakes still work perfect. So my lifetime with these, the 9 months, I have not had a single issue with them other than having to bleed them, which is pretty normal. I think that's quite normal for a 9-month span, especially with the amount of riding we're doing. I think that's quite good. Righto, going over cost real quick. The cost of these TRP DH Evos for rotors, calipers and the whole set will cost you around $700 to $800 or maybe $900. I'm not sure. I think that's what I paid anyway, that long ago. But I'll leave a image on screen here to show you the price that they're currently going for. I mean, you could get them cheaper at local bike shops if you wanted to. I picked mine up from Johnny Sprockets, and I would recommend going there for all your bike needs, as I always recommend, because that's my local bike shop. That's where I go, and they've always done a good job for me. So honestly, I can't really think of too much else I can say about the DH Evos, the TRPs. I've seen these on a lot of race bikes now. Before buying them, I went through quite a lot of different brake thoughts, as in like either getting TRPs, either getting Hopes. Vaguras were up there until I found out what they're made of. Lots of things like that. But I settled on the TRPs because I like the look of them. They look very slick, just very simple. They just look nice. Like they look nice on the bike. I tested these levers before I got them, and they felt good on the fingers, and they just look good, honestly. They just look good. And now I'm seeing them on a lot of hardline bikes and enduro race bikes and stuff like that as well. So my overall view of the TRPs with style, performance, how they've lasted over the 9 months, and compared it to my old brakes and stuff, I'd have to give these like an 8 out of 10 on the brake radar. That's just my experience with them, and as you guys will see on my channel, I do ride pretty hard. I'm not just riding green and blue trails. Like we're fairly well sanding it, let's be real. Got to be honest about that. We're definitely not taking it easy, and these brakes have copped it pretty hard. So TRPs, really big tick for these. These are awesome. I've thoroughly found these to be really good from my experience, and honestly 9 months out of brakes, that's good, and they're still going strong. So there you go, that is my TRP DH Evo review. Let me know your thoughts on the the TRP brakes that you've tried. Like I said earlier, I did try the Trail Evos as well on Zach Jennings' bike, one of our ride mates, and they felt really good too. I think he might have had the 2.3mm rotors as well, and they were good. They were honestly really good. So I mean, if you're looking for a lower travel brakes where you're not doing as much steep stuff, maybe the Trail Evos are a less expensive cost as well. Anyways guys, let me know what you think of your TRPs if you have them. Let me know of what brakes you're running right now, and let me know what you think of the look of these, the thoughts I have, and I hope this video has helped you buy a set yourself. Definitely would recommend them. Anyways, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. We're doing so much stuff this year, traveling to a lot of places, and you should jump on board. Anyways, see you next time. Cheers, legends.